What's up, yo? Welcome to Fuel for Thought. We're here with CJ.
Yes, sir.
We got
What's your name, sir?
RJ.
And Chris.
so we're gonna get it started today. RJ, tell me what you do.
Glorified mechanic. um, Dabble in the world of what they call tuning and fabricating. Just an all around kind of guy, Just do everything when it comes to cars.
You have an accent. Where you come from?
I want to know you, Jared.
Well, I know.
Anyway, yeah, born and grown in Jamaica, East Kingston, Rockfort. Went to Donald Corey High School. Migrated to America in 2000. Lived in New York for a little bit. A little bit of jumping around.
Are you a late bird?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Everybody else be like, "Oh, I got here in the '80s, '90s."
Nah.
Yeah.
80s, 90s. I was running around bare feet,
He was
on the street and playing football with box and those are the things we were doing back then. But yeah, migrated here and love for cars started long before that. My uncle was big into road course racing.
What was he driving?
He had an Escort
That's what's
with
up.
a Cosworth motor in it.
MK1s.
Hold on. Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
MK2s.
Yeah. And he was the lead mechanic or support mechanic. I think it was a lead mechanic at for a guy named Steve Sagani who run the Servwell company in Jamaica. They make stoves and all kind of stuff. They had a race team that they race at Dover, and they will go to like Bahamas and stuff like that and race. And that's where it started for me, is the sound that come from the car. It wasn't very fast in modern times, but back then, sound of the Macoonies, and open header, you hear it from 2 miles away. About them time we had black and white TV back home, and around 3-4 o'clock, the you can see the TV starting to vibrate a little bit, right? You're like, oh, Presley on his way home. You just know, like clockwork. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them car be singing.
Yeah. So that's where it really started for me, and then as time go by, your interest growing in the technology side of it, and then you start branching off doing other things.
Right. I was a fan of the Kensworth on the Forza. Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a gamer.
I used to play Forza long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't got time for games.
No, I ain't got no time for that.
Time.
All right, Chris. How to start for you?
Chris Golab, like RJ, born in Jamaica, grew up in the country, but I came here young. Been moved to Brooklyn, New York in 1982.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one. But you know what they do out
Yeah,
there.
so kind of like RJ, family in Jamaica had a bunch of MK1 Ford Escorts, and fell in love with cars from then. My father actually had a Capri at one time. His was nice, but I think it was too fast, so he kind of twisted up the Capris, and his mom said, "Nah, no more. Escort is slow." So we did a bunch of Ford Escorts, but came here and graduated in '94, Erasmus Hall High School.
Damn.
Yeah. When it was called Erasmus Hall,
I was only 4.
it wasn't School of Arts or
Yeah.
School of this.
Yeah.
So went to Florida. While in Florida, I bought my first car, which was a B13 Nissan Sentra. It was a
Yeah,
four-door.
man.
It wasn't the SCR. They had an SCR that I wanted to get, but I left
Yeah.
Florida before I got it. From then, I kind of got the car bug from then. Moved back to New York and used to go out in the street at nights And I kind of grew up with the whole car scene, the whole New York car scene. I remember going to English Town and I saw June race the Sylvia there. I saw a bunch of signal cars there. But this is way back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, I grew up with all that import and everything.
Yeah.
That, everybody wanted to see back in the day. So we was out there on Fountain Ave when there was no apartment buildings. It was just bushes.
Yeah.
Back on Fountain, there was just, you go back there's nothing else but bushes. Now you go back there, you see a whole bunch of apartments, speed bumps and all types of crap.
Well,
So,
Fountain Avenue. And, yeah.
So, we grew up with all that stuff, man. I told Wayne, what these kids call swimmers now, we used to call it dipping. And so I was part of the dip master crew. So
that was part of the New York culture.
Yeah, that was the New York culture. So
in itself.
So
you have homeboy that had the Altima.
Yeah, Dip Master. That was my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Team
used to hit
Serious.
and
all those guys, but
Team Serious. We grew up with my crew was Stay Tuned Performance. And if you don't know, I mean, a lot of dudes out there know them now because they're in-track tires. Now the brothers are in-track tires. So we were a crew before all of this.
Right.
It's called Stay Tuned Performance. And man, we used to tear the streets down. Before all this was there, we used to tear the streets. Everybody knew we were. Because when we got on the highway, everybody made a path so we come on through.
They on. I've been seeing on Instagram. They've been timing themselves how fast they could go through the Jackie.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, we used to.
For years, I would say for years I thought I had the record for the jockey, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you because back then, I started going to Apex Technical, and I had a Subaru.
I got to meet.
What?
It was
I got
Subaru. Yeah, I had a Subaru.
Yeah, we got to cut this podcast short. Thanks for watching.
I got to meet.
What?
bro.
I got to meet.
The car wasn't overly fast, but the suspension on it was ridiculous. And no matter which corner in the Jackie Robinson I put the car, it stick. And I'm telling you, this shit was crazy. But that's
I know this man over a decade.
He
Now
never
you tell me he had a Subaru?
Yeah, he had a Subaru.
a lot of people didn't know that I was a Honda guy before I got a
No, that don't even count.
guy.
Man. That don't
He had a stud vehicle.
He actually did one of the first H22 swaps in New York.
In New York, yeah.
RJ actually was a part of that.
Yeah.
But-
Back in the day.
Yeah,
CJ.
daddy, son.
CJ, I got him beat.
Yeah.
So I used to have a Ford van, right? And it had commercial plates on it. So you can't go on the Jackie. Commercial plates, right? So I was over there in Queens next to Jackie, and I live in Brooklyn. So I said, yo, man, I'm going to hit the Jackie in the van.
Yeah.
So I first of all, right? I know if the cops catch me, I'm catching a bunch of tickets. So, man, I hit the Jackie Robinson. I wasn't playing. There's a dude in the 5 Series who couldn't keep up with me. He tried to.
In
but
the van.
In the van. And trust me, I got a lot of homeboys. Rohan will tell you. Man, Rohan said, what I do in that van, he ain't trying in this Volkswagen. Man.
Yeah.
I was that guy.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even put it past you. The type of shit you be seeing be dipping in and out of traffic out there now.
Yeah.
I mean, it changed now. The shit,
The dollar van, nigga.
Yeah, I put it on.
Full send, white line and everything.
Full set, yeah, white line.
You know that's them crazy ass Jamaicans that because
you need to know the dollar
culture.
van experience was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
the dollar van culture in New York that started in Kingston, Jamaica, right? So when you go to school in Kingston, I went to Pembroke, right, which from Rockfort it's a trek, but you get to experience the bus rides that these guys have, and the bus look like how we set up cars now, right? It was more closer to the right side of things, but they have sound system, they have the tint, the exhaust,
Wheels.
the wheels, everything, right?
Yeah, look.
And you're picking up a passenger. That's how you make your money. You have a conductor, you're picking up a passenger. You got to get there first before the next person. You know what I'm saying? So it's a race every time, all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you see some of these coaster bus that lean so far to the,
You
bro.
can see on
The suspension
see
is
the
like
whole
you
drivetrain.
could see the whole drivetrain, bro.
Yeah.
Spring.
You know what I'm saying? And the bus would be full with kids
Yep.
Yeah.
from school, full with kids and people hanging out the window and
Yeah.
and shouting crazy shit to
Yep.
whoever the next bus
driver.
or the next
Yep.
kids in the bus or whatever. Yeah.
Running
That-
from police.
Run
Yeah.
from police. Yeah. People operating with no insurance, no tags,
no
no
license.
license.
Under somebody
You
else's
know?
name.
The driver have some rum in a cup sitting right
Yep.
there,
Oh, yeah.
cup holder.
Yep.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Yep. In fact, that's how I learned to drive. Nobody taught me to drive.
Mm-hmm.
I learned to drive at 11 years old. Nobody taught me to drive. I watched the bus drivers driving because all of them were stick shift. And I would sit there and study and watch them drive, see how they switch the gear, see how they move off the clutch to get it to move. And then my uncle, he had a SR5, like a 80s SR5 Toyota
Corolla.
No, pickup truck.
The cone.
Yeah.
It took me 2 weeks at that age to figure out how to put the e-brake down. Because it wasn't like a regular, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta pull it.
So,
yeah.
and then after that,
Yeah.
And every week he come by, I wash the truck and try something, do practice. I look at the shifter and you see the numbers on the shifter. You say, oh, the driver did that too. Oh, all right. And you try it. A couple weeks go by before you know it, you're burning out the clutch going up the street, right? You know, another couple of weeks again, you might go on the main road and go turn around and come back, and before you know it, you're a driver. And I drive in Jamaica at that age without license for years.
Yeah. Who had a license here that wasn't driving?
I think that
I drove with a license.
Oh no, I ain't get a license. I was 20, yo.
Yeah.
I had my first car at 16.
My father told me one time if I didn't find my way to church, I gotta move out.
Yeah.
So I found my way to church.
Yeah.
Jamaican parents have a weird way of teaching their kids.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because-
You need to learn to swim when you're back home.
That's
They
even
throw you
I
off in the river,
Yep.
in the deep end.
Yeah. When you
And
start
say,
going,
find your fucking way out.
you start going, and we come and get you. You start going, and we come and get you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a weird way of but that stuff help us to be who we are.
Mm-hmm.
The way how they did things, and I'm sure their parents probably did the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why kids nowadays are soft.
Soft.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know, a kid nowadays born today in the waters. That
Yeah, I seen a video of this dude body. They had caught this dude. I sent it to you. They had caught this dude body. He had went lost in the sea.
Yeah.
in Florida.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
And there was two people brought his body bones.
Oh man.
It was just the head,
Yeah.
bones.
Yeah. Them fish,
Like
something
dog.
Something ate away.
After a week,
Yeah.
Fish food.
Oh yeah. No. Them animals out
Fish
there.
food.
crazy.
I
It's
mean,
nature,
that's the
man.
thing
It's
with
nature.
animals that a lot of people don't understand. Like, you don't know the amount of old people that pass away in their house. The family members don't check on them and stuff like that. They be having a lot of cats or a couple of dogs or whatever.
you get hungry.
Yeah.
They're hungry.
They're gonna start.
They
They
start
start
eating.
kicking. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the instinct kick in. They start feasting on their owners and their master. So
Which is why when you're fishing at the waters, you toss the guts and everything back.
Yeah.
Because the other animals gonna eat.
Yeah, they're gonna eat it.
They're gonna
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
it. So you don't.
they, almost every fish out there, not all of them, they have like some pacu and stuff like that are vegetarian or whatever.
The ones that we know about.
Yeah.
Because
But
that
most-
body sink far enough, boy.
Yeah. It's gone.
It's
Yeah,
some
yeah.
other stuff.
Oh,
That,
yeah.
It's gone.
yeah.
Wake up from the bottom like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
But back to the matter at hand.
Yeah.
So, did you guys know each other back
So
in Brooklyn?
in Brooklyn,
Yeah, I met RJ in Brooklyn. We had a mutual friend.
Right, we had a mutual
Okay.
friend. Right, we have more than one mutual
Mutual
friend.
friend.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
because we were SR guys at the time,
Right.
and I was doing a G20 with an Avenir swap in the backyard, and one of my homeboys came by and said, "Yo, Chris, RJ Andre, man, all they mess around SRs. I'm gonna bring them through one day. I said, yeah, man, go ahead, bring them all through. That's the first time I met RJ Andre. They came through the backyard and said, yo, RJ said, yo, we're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's how it was. But
That's
you
how
know,
it was, right?
I had a Diamond Star Motors too. So I did Plymouth Laser, which Talon Laser Eclipse is all the same thing. So
Yeah.
I had one of those too. But actually they had a Diamond Star too. So we kind of did the whole Diamond Star thing, but I kind of found that switching back to the car thing, SR20s on boosts is way different than a Mitsubishi on boosts. And I guess that was because of the low compression on the Mitsubishi. You needed a lot of boost to even felt like you had boost.
Right.
To me, a VTEC Honda with bolt-ons felt stronger than a Diamond Star with maybe 8 to 10 pounds. It felt like there was nothing there. It's just you didn't get that. A VR6 swap Volkswagen felt stronger than that.
Yeah.
No, and I'm not being biased. I'm just being a car guy. Like I tell everybody, I like SR20s. It's never had a dislike for Hondas. It was never that. I found Honda owners assholes back in the day, so we just
a lot of them were assholes because it was easy for them.
It was easy for them, so they had the bragging rights. So they were real
That's true.
asinine, and until
I can see where you come from.
I remember a few times we had some car meets up there, and a few Honda guys came to crash the SR car meets, and when they actually saw that there was nothing under the bonnet of the SR cars, like they looked and, yo, where's the headers? Damn, all y'all got is an intake? And on the highway, light to light, the Hondas got you because they're gearing, but on the highway, long ass gears in the SR,
SR got legs.
You walk legs, you walking past them.
Yeah.
So they couldn't figure out why. Yo, man, these motherfuckers ain't got shit on the hood. Like, yo, why they move so fast? Yo, man, y'all don't understand. So, when we went boost, it was like, and a lot of people really don't understand, like a SR on boost with the gearing that the cars had, if you had enough boost in the car, you'll do up to 180 miles an hour on that shit.
Yeah.
If you were brave enough to hold that steering wheel, you'll do. I mean, it got light to the point where it felt like it was on nothing. It just felt like cars floating. But in my own G20, I don't know. I went past 160 because my man had a turbo Eclipse and we pegged the speedometer coming down Belt Parkway 2:00 in the morning.
Which is it's crazy
It's
because
crazy,
everybody that live in New York know the Belt Parkway. It's the road is concave.
Yeah.
Where the tire tracks go, right?
Yeah.
Over the years.
Yeah, you know
they never fix it.
They never fix it, man.
So you gotta hold that steering wheel proper, right?
You gotta hold it.
Yeah, because one little swerve to
You
the
go
right,
out the groove.
that's it, you got.
Yep.
So
We say G20 a little bit better than the Sentra.
Yeah, P10.
Yeah.
P10, the suspension on that is
suspension,
equivalent to a DC Tegra.
Yeah.
One of the probably the second best front wheel drive car ever designed in that time behind the Integra.
yeah, it just never get popular in the US.
It wasn't popular in the
if you
US,
check
but-
Europe,
Well, yeah,
Asia,
JDM and BTCC.
DTCC,
I come from Accords.
Yeah,
So the Accord and the P10 were competing in the same races.
They handle the car handle real good.
I think the SR always had the potential, but it never had the people who were into SR were too cheap to keep it going. And they still are too cheap.
They still are too cheap, and that was a lot of Nissan people in general was just too damn cheap. The other problem what we found was,
not to cut you off, but Nissan now crazy.
yeah.
Like it's not even it's not even
no,
possible to be cheap.
But
like that.
It's always been. It's always been like that.
the black or white. Like
It's always been like that. That's why they don't go far.
But you know what though? It at the end of the day, it didn't have to be like that because before Honda became what they were, a lot of people don't know. In 1996, I don't remember what the time Andreas Mikko had a nitrous 200SX SER did. It was the fastest front wheel drive time recorded. And I mean, this was way back when.
Yeah, actually,
it was like 12 seconds in a quarter mile back in the day.
They had a front wheel drive car back in the day.
Back in the day, that ran
Andreas
crazy
Mika, that was fast. It ran 9s back then, which was really fast. And this thing had a quiff transmission in it.
Yeah.
You see all the all-wheel drive and sequential stuff now for Honda's a quiff transmission.
Right.
Andreas Mika, they had that back.
He had that back in the day.
Back in the day.
That car's in the Caribbean right now.
It's somewhere in the Caribbean.
It's still there, still in the Caribbean. It had big front wheels though. The tires on the front.
I think
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
like either 26
Remember
inch
when-
slicks or something.
Remember Papa Doc's Civic? The yellow one, the big wheels. It was set up like that. It was set up like that. So, but this was back in the.
And
That's when they called them Pro Mod or something like that.
And back then, you know, all the pro guys, the big pro guys, either they on DFI, ECU or Axel DFI, Motec.
Motec are the big
you know,
dogs.
some Haltech and stuff like that.
Big dogs.
And then later on, then AEM and stuff like that. Andreas Mika, they were on Jim Wolf ECU, Jim Wolf chip ECU, because you know, as I said,
Jim Wolf was big in the Nissan.
There was nothing out there.
There was nothing else out there. So
Nothing out there.
another Achilles heel was also just Nissan computer in general. There wasn't much as far as tuning potential go with them, and so that was a killer for them too. Even you know in the Ultimate / Maximus, there wasn't much you could do.
Yeah,
you know,
not until like EcuTech came around and what's the other one? The other license? No, not Cobb.
Uprev.
Uprev.
Right.
Uprev program. I think that's when, especially like when the HR swaps
that's
and
when
the
that's
350Z came out. That's when Nissan really started getting
350Z
popular.
and G35 started stepping up because of that. You know what I mean? But besides that, there was literally no.
You gotta understand that.
Right.
This was only in America though.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you go to Japan back then.
Oh, endless.
They had a lot of shit.
Right.
You know,
they make them.
Yeah.
Even saying that, you know how we used to have SR20 fly rockets back in the days.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I went to English Town again and I watched Signal with the two Drift
One was a S.
They both had S15 front, but they 180.
One was a 180. Right.
Okay.
So they had S15 fronts, and both of them was rocking SR20 DEs. Man, they revved them. They hit off the limit at 10.5, and didn't fly rockets.
Yeah.
And when you look back and see how Australia had all them SRs doing amazing things, we just was behind the times as far as you know,
just way behind.
Yeah, we were just way behind. Yeah. The potential wasn't here. I told them I remember going to English Town and Supras wasn't there yet. 2JZ wasn't there. The fastest Japanese car there was a 300ZX. That shit was fast. That shit always been fast.
Back in the day, like
a lot of people don't realize it held the Bonneville soft flat records for the longest period of time for import cars. So it held it for probably 10 years straight.
What's that?
300ZX Bonneville soft flat. Yeah. So the 300Z always been.
Which one? Z32.
Yeah, Z32. Yeah.
But there were some 30s that was fast too.
Yeah.
Those had came twins.
So the people that y'all know now that
ZX.
Yeah.
The 32s.
32s.
Yeah. So like the people y'all know now that do JB4, right? Ballinger Motorsports, right? They were commissioned by Nissan to do 30s back in the day, and they were working with Electromotive, which is a standalone company also. Standalones also.
Electromotive.
And they had the same strain gauge that you see that they use to shift cut. They have those around the block, different places on the cylinder block to check the strain of the block at where it's gonna fly apart.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? And this was way back in the day.
They had some high tech stuff.
You know. So I mean,
you think
Nissan,
it was just probably like too much to produce for the consumer, or
I don't think
it's not that. It's just
it didn't trickle down like the way when you go back and look into it, because Miko himself, I remember back in the 90s again, he was saying that he went to Nissan and showed them all the things he did and said, hey, if working with Jim Wolf or still in one of these guys, we could get these things produced. Nissan said they didn't see an interest in that. They don't see how they can make money.
While Honda was completely different.
Honda ran with that.
Right.
Because I tell people all the time, Honda only make 2 cars. Forget about everything else. They only make a Civic and a car. Everything else don't make a car. You know what I mean? And I'm not disrespecting Honda. Even the S2000.
I mean, that's true.
S2000, NXX, great cars, but you see the limited numbers they make, and they tell you, man, every one time we make one, we losing money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the Civic and the car is what kept this
company
going.
Right.
And what Honda did was offered everything there was in Japan, and the Civic Japan you get in America. They just go ahead and toss it in, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a smart business. It's real smart. And to me, I think what they started doing was making stuff where, you know what, if somebody's smart enough, they'll swap this and that. You know what I mean? It could get something going.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Honda was smart in that aspect of, you know, we're gonna try to sell everything, you know?
Right. You saw they were the one that were trying to do the merger earlier.
Yeah, they canceled.
right?
They
And they canceled
They
it.
canceled it. Yeah.
So Nissan is proud.
Very proud.
They're proud. So that being
you
said,
know, it reminds me of somebody I know.
so that being so yo, CJ, that being said though, right?
He was adopted
You can't really knock them because I think out of everybody, they own the most racing championships as far as Japanese company go. Second behind them is Mazda because Mazda, that RX-7, I tell people
RX-7 on Miata, the most race import in the world is a Miata at any given weekend.
Yeah, that's it.
So
because they have Miata Cups, they have this thing where they sell the block from the factory untouched. They put certain bolts on them. If you pull them off, you eliminate it. So they have Miata Cups where they don't touch the engine. It comes out.
right.
Or you could get a Miata Cup car. They sell it stripped out, ready to race.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, the guy he bought the dyno from the first time, he had Miata Cup cars.
Yeah.
When
That
he went
guy
to the
was-
hangar.
was
Yeah,
crazy,
Miata
bro.
Cup and Corvettes. I remember RJ called me and
this-
said, yo, this dude just flew in.
Yeah.
He called me on the phone and say, hey, I'll meet you there in an hour.
Bro,
This
listen.
dude just flew in on the plane.
I'm
I just said, I'm in the airport, yo.
I'm driving Sebring, right? Florida, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I know it's an airport. I see it's an airport, it's a smaller airport. I'm like, yo, what the? You know what I'm saying? But then pull around. I think I got there like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. I pull around to get some sleep. I pull up in front of a hangar. And I'm like, damn, I'm in Sebring, Florida. I don't know nobody around here in this dark ass street. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta sleep here.
With the Crocs.
Yeah.
I'm in the game design.
Yep. And you know, probably around like 7, 8 o'clock, I hear this loud fucking noise. I'm like, the fuck? I jump up, see a fucking plane taxiing. Oh,
Man came in from the Keys, bro.
bro, man, pull up, man. Are you RJ? I say, yeah. You here for the dyno, right? I say, yeah. I'm here for the dyno. But
This is
the whole
some
time
movie shit.
I'm looking at this.
For real, man.
I'm not even looking at the dude. I'm looking at the plane. I'm like, where this dude come from with a plane?
Yo.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
Pablo Escobar's house.
Facts.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I was in storage. That shit been there.
Yeah, just
they hit that button and the hangar open up and nice painted floors and everything. And on the left side of the building is just racks, right? And on the racks were Miatas, cup Miatas on the racks on the left side. And then underneath that is Pet Miata engines. All the, and then the dyno. And it's just a rich dude that just bought a dyno that raced cup cars.
cup cars. Yeah.
Listen, this is what the dude buy the dyno for, right? Because some of those SCCA events or whatever, you have to show the horsepower the car make. You have to print out a dyno sheet. You have to bring it in when you go register the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
This dude literally bought the dyno for that.
That fucking, I ain't hiring I ain't going to nobody.
They ain't going nobody
For what?
buying that. Yeah.
But when we had to stop and shop and stop,
I got it in my wallet right now. Hold on.
they do the same thing with them Chevy
So you
cast
know what?
car,
I'm gonna go to the
cast
crib real
cars,
quick. I'll
right?
be back.
Right.
Yeah, they slapped it on the they hooked up a computer to it, and you can see all the parameters because it can't change it.
Mm-hmm.
So they run them cars,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
stock cars, the stock cars, stock engine. They made like 4 something.
Which one?
Ricky.
Ricky?
Sanders, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so I used to do HP tuners for Ricky Sanders. So he'll buy like
Big flex. Check him out.
NASCARs, are retired NASCARs or whatever, a couple years old or whatever, and he put LS in them with a dry sump system, and they will race them different classes. You know, at Barber Motorsport or Talladega, some places in Florida and stuff like that. And he also sell them. So some of them will end up like in Australia or Japan or whatever. So that was one of the things I do. I'll dial the cars in, and then he sell the cars or go race them and stuff like that. That's a good guy right there, Ricky Sanders. His father is the one that rented us the building up.
He owned a bunch of buildings.
And he's still doing it now. I just saw him the other day, and he had this fucking Toyota truck from like 2 years ago, NASCAR truck from 2 years ago, and they were putting Harley on it and stuff like that. And I could have been, I'm like, bro. And there's a street truck. They turned it into a street truck. It's a NASCAR, kind of like the Cletus truck before he turned it to a full
Oh, okay.
rear
Okay.
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it it was a actual truck series truck, and they turned it. So they put lights. They put.
So you don't like it no more?
Wow.
The truck? Because I know you don't like street cars.
Everything have their place, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything have their place. Just saying, everything have their place. I mean, I don't like street cars now because of the idiots that's on the street, and I mean, I don't really dislike them.
Because you know, at one point in time, we all were idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these guys are worse than us, bro.
This is because they're faster.
Nah, I don't think so. Don't.
I don't. I just think they're dumb.
That plays a part.
Yeah, I'm saying like back in the day, when you was a 200 horsepower idiot, imagine if you had a 700 horsepower and you were still an idiot.
Nah. I'm gonna tell you, we it used to be a crew of us, man, and we hit the streets, and we used to do it late at night. And there was always this one dude, bro. He drove a Type 2 Legend.
I don't think he know what that is.
And I swear to God,
Did he just try me like that, bro?
CJ know what it. You
I know what a Type 2 is, bro.
Yeah.
So anytime this dude got on the highway, somebody crashed because of his bad driving. He just couldn't drive. We used to tell him all the man, stay home, man.
Yeah.
Stay your ass home, man. We ain't trying to injure nobody on the highway.
You know, one of the things
Just
that
bad juju.
Yeah, he got bad
I
juju.
know people.
Somebody always crash, bro.
He not smooth with the
He
cut.
always ran down or something. He ain't smooth with it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You know, we get on the highway, man. When we move, man, it's like the person's reaction when you go by them or even white line them. They like, you go by and they're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
It already happened. It already happened. This dude, you like, oh my God.
You remember the dude on Fast and Furious when he was trying to go between
The Mustang?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they said that was an accident. That wasn't even supposed to be real.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was an accident. It wasn't supposed to hit
Was there
like
a
that.
person really in it though?
Rest in peace.
Damn.
Damn. One of the other thing that I don't think New York get the love that they supposed to. I see California people talk about California, this California, and Fast and Furious did that because it kind of went to California, right?
yeah.
But New York,
That's where they got it from. They got it from the wasn't it the that show that was in the Bronx? They was doing
no, it wasn't a show, nigga. We were just racing.
Yeah.
So
No,
raced
but it was somebody that documented
Hunts
the racing.
Point.
Hunts
Yeah,
Point,
so
yeah.
Right,
it was a
right,
reporter,
right.
that
Yes.
that documented and then decide to write a script or get involved with some people, write a script about
Right.
it. But really and truly, street racing imports, right? I'm not gonna say street racing domestic because they've been doing that shit long.
That's my
Right,
favorite.
right, right.
That's way
But
before
street
us.
racing import. People act like California was the place that did it.
Nope.
Really and truly, was these fucking Caribbean motherfuckers, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, Dominican,
all the Caribbean.
all the Caribbean
All the
islands,
Caribbean. We were wild.
right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll get together and they'll race at Hunts Point. They'll race at and then you have the Italians, right? So you have the Italians and some Greeks from out in Long Island and stuff like
Some
that.
Russians was
or
up
whatever.
there too.
Russians,
There's
you
some
know.
crazy Russians in New York too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So New York never get the love because Fast and Furious went to California to shoot it.
Right.
And people act like California is the one that put import racing on the map. No, California, they had the parts,
And
the
the space.
suppliers, the parts
Yeah.
suppliers, right?
Yeah, they had
They
the
were
They got
all,
so many ports.
yeah,
Right.
they were all in California. But when I talk about street racing imports, New York all day, every day.
Sure, not imports in New York. Big up to Eastern Motorsports,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. There's a lot of
Them dudes was
yeah,
like
they've been around for
OGs
OG,
From
OG.
goddamn imports in New
Yeah.
York, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and they've been around. Them brothers been around for a
long time. Wind
Yeah.
speed,
Yeah, Wayne
wind speed,
yeah.
been around
for a long time.
long time, bro. Long time.
Big up them.
Yeah,
There's a couple of shots. Lizard,
Lizard
he
been
been around for a while.
long time. My
Wayne
man,
with the Supra.
my man Raymond, he's been
Raymond been around.
Raymond is a street legend in New
Yo,
York, man.
back in the day,
lots of dudes don't
Raymond-
like Raymond, but that man is a
telling
fucking
you.
legend.
Listen, Raymond
He's a legend.
had a Dodge Caravan
Oh, bro,
back in the day, right?
crushed
They came
so
turbo,
much feelings. Crushed so much
right?
feelings.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
people,
yeah.
yeah.
4 liter, it
And he
was
has that
turbo.
with nitrous.
Yeah,
and beat up on a lot of people with that fucking
He
minivan.
crushed a lot of feelings in a
Yeah,
Dodge
bro.
Caravan, bro.
Dodge Caravan.
With the wood panels on the side.
Yeah,
He crushed
the
their
woody.
feelings, bro.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
The board side there.
Yeah,
Yeah, the board side.
Crushed a lot of people's feelings.
Yeah.
Yo, dude's still mad at Raymond to this day, man.
There's a lot of legends out there that a lot of people that I see don't get the and when you start seriously think about racing now, then you start watching the people like Craig Paisley, the guys them from here that had AAP Motorsports with a whole bunch of Supras, Titan Motorsports, Nero, and then in the Honda crowd you have these are people
Numerous
Honda guys in New York, Booger.
Linden and all them
Linden,
boys.
Heitman,
Haagen-Dazs, all them boys.
I mean, they're a little bit later than some of the other guys, but
Yeah.
even Dogman used to be in the streets too with his Supra. His
Winnie the Dread, big up Winnie
the
the Dread.
Dread.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, there's
There's a lot of
one
dudes
homeboy
from
named
there.
used to have the CRX on Linden. He always got that shit parked outside by his shop.
Remember the dude name.
Can't remember his name. No, but there's
Wait,
a
Dogman?
Dogman used to have his MK3 back in the day.
Dogman.
That motherfucker been doing it
Yo,
for a
man,
long time.
I know.
We've been in this stuff a long
Yeah,
time. Big
so-
up all the Bayesian dudes, man.
Dog, it was Wayne's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. He been
Yep.
doing it for a long time. He's a arrogant prick.
Yeah. Big up Mellotech.
I could tell you that.
Teacher the Ricky in the goddamn 4G63 world, man.
Yo, I'm just letting you know that clip gonna be highlighted. I'm just letting you know.
Yes.
Clip this right
man.
here, yo.
He said what?
And not everybody could say that because for some strange reason, everybody telling, that your Dogman's son.
Yeah, big up
I
Rafi.
don't even know where this shit come from, right?
Tree Face Racing, because he been up there
Yeah,
for
man,
a long
big up
time.
Rafi
So
and
big up
everybody.
Rafi. He been up there a
Yeah,
long
Rafi,
time.
Right.
Facts.
Although I didn't know Rafi from New York, me and Beam used to roll deep. We used to tear the streets down, and Beam always tell me about Rafi. Yo, Chris, let's go. I said, well, I don't know who Rafi is. I finally met him down here, though, so it's all good.
Because
You know what I
Indian
mean?
youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm cool with Brethren from Westmoreland. You know I go already.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so there's a lot of people, man. There's some hardcore Puerto Ricans too. That's
Oh,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Long time.
If
Long
anybody
time.
I should give import crown to is Puerto Rico
They've been holding it down forever, man.
forever.
They are
Yeah.
the doctors of the
Ever.
RX, man.
Especially
They
for fat. I was just about
they
to say
created
that. Especially for
Rotaries,
RX-7.
rotaries,
For
they
rotaries,
stuff,
yeah.
man. They
Forever.
gave the Australians the key to rotaries.
Yep.
Yo, so
Australia ain't the one who made that engine.
Yeah.
The Puerto Ricans did.
Australians good with rotaries, but the Puerto Ricans is
that's
they
like
taught
they
them.
that's
They
like they
taught
that's
them.
like their superpower.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
taught them.
Rotary.
yeah, bro. Yeah. They've been and this when you have a whole country behind the culture of racing,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's different.
Yeah, it's real
You know what I'm
different,
saying?
man.
If you have like an event at Orlando or something like that, right? It's 20% everybody else, 80% Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's first straight? He Puerto Rican or
I think he's Cuban.
Cuban?
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, I mean, see his wife.
Yeah, but
Woody.
Yo.
I mean the
Big up him.
Yo, he be like, yo, calm down.
yeah.
Yo, she did the camera. Yo, you say what you saw? I'm like, I was like, yo, who is that? He was like, that's his
Word.
wife. I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
Part of that import scene is the attitude, man. You know,
Yeah.
we all got it. Every
Yeah,
last
yeah.
one of us got it. From Jamaicans to Puerto Rico, it don't matter the hell we come from. Dominicans don't matter. Even goddamn, what's his name from?
Egypt.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you remember that dude with the Porsche? What was his name? Where is he from again? With that Porsche.
The one that do the
The
wheelie.
wheelies,
Yeah.
yeah.
With the
What's
Porsche.
I
Catch a
forgot his
black,
name.
man.
He had the Porsche
I'm just a
talking.
black. Hey,
I remember when I
that
remember
Porsche used to
I
get
said,
up on 2 wheels, man.
Air Cool 911.
Yeah.
You know,
Talking.
Oh,
yeah,
my
he's
God.
been around. So back
Long
in the day,
time.
he used to have I
OG.
think he used to have a 300 ZX with a Grand National engine in it, if I remember correctly. I think that he used to have that. He's been around for a long time too.
That's wow,
right? Nigga, you took that word right out loud.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a swap. It's like a Hellcat national.
Yeah, bro.
It's like a Hellcat engine in the maximum.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Back
Yeah,
in the days,
back in the
typhoons and cyclones
Oh,
used to be
dog.
wrapped around light posts in New York.
Dog.
They used to be wrapped around the light post in New York. That's how fast and pushing the thing.
bro.
Them trucks is different.
No joke.
Yeah, back in the day
No joke.
was crazy.
Yeah, no joke.
Once I came to America, and people, I was exposed to the car. Actually, the first car I owned here was a 1980 Toyota Corolla. All right, it was a 4-door.
Bro, I just knew you was about to say a Buick. I was about to tell you to leave, bro. What?
My old man had an 85.
He had a Bonneville.
And it had a Weber carb on it.
I found that
it was
one.
nice.
And
Until they stole that
3 TC. Yeah. And then it had some I think they call them butterfly wheels on it. They were like 13-inch wheels or whatever, and then shit was slammed to the floor or whatever. That was my little rig for a little while, until I start branching off to other things or whatever. But yeah, I own a couple of Hondas.
Okay, so real quick, right? You knew this was gonna happen when you pulled up.
What's that?
All right.
The BMW hate. Go ahead. We got to get into this, bro.
So essentially, I don't hate BMWs.
Uh-huh.
I hate because one of my good friends.
The niggas that own them.
One of my good friend Wesley, he had a 3 Series back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it used to rip around, you know what I'm saying? And we thought it was fast until I drove it. And I was like, God damn, it's just like,
You know what, man? So I'm gonna tell you.
Boiling right now.
I'm gonna tell you that. My experience with BMW is like, especially 3 Series, because Kevin had a 330, it was 5-speed.
right.
And I used to drive Kevin's car because he couldn't hold the shit down. So I used to drive for him. Whenever we go anywhere, I drive. So nothing handles like that car, man. And I tell everybody this.
Telling you, bro.
The best
Telling
handling,
you.
small, sporty, rear wheel drive cars are 3 Series, bro. And that's the end of it. But I always thought it was more money and not enough car. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. No,
So
13
so
different
listen,
options of
yeah.
the same
So
shit.
one day, one night, I should say, when we was doing our thing,
you calm down.
we were we were with my man Dip, and usually he in a U13 Altima. I gotta say the chassis U13 Altima, 95, 96 Nissan Altima. That's
That's
the
a
one
bubble?
that, like,
Yeah,
the
the
one
bubble.
that had J30s, right?
That was my first
Like,
car.
Mini J30, right?
Yeah.
So one day he used to have
That's what it's
It's
J30. Because I said the name. I was like the Good Burger car.
yeah,
You remember
Mini,
the
Mini
Good?
J Infinity J30.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we on the highway moving, man. Dude pull up with an M3 E36. So his main man, we cruising, all of us, because I'm in my Sentra. He's in the Ultimate, homeboy in the E36. Cruising, man. We at Southern State. So Noe's like, yo, Dip, fall back, man. That's an M3. You ain't got, man. Dip started walking M3 on the
Fall
top.
back what? Eh?
He started walking the M3 upstairs, bro. And it was at that point I said, yo, you know what? Damn, this shit's expensive for nothing, man. Ain't no, and mind you, I'm a Nissan guy. Ain't nowhere Ultimate's supposed to be beating.
You know, M3.
So
Yeah.
I kind of
Big
got
Nissan, nigga.
I got upset, bro, because we had a homeboy, remember Paul?
Yeah.
All right, remember every time Paul and Haagen-Dazs raced, because Haagen-Dazs came from a Volkswagen and went he went to
Hondas.
swap EK, was it EK swap?
I think it was an EG.
Swap with a B16. So him and Paul supposed to go at it. Yeah, Paul was in, what is that, MK3? You know, one that came with a nice sword wheels. They used to do the Audi wheel swap to him. It was an MK3. So they're supposed to go at it, man. I know the Honda is supposed to dig out on them, but not on the top end. Not a B series, bro.
Especially not a
B
B.
series started pulling away on the VR6 on the top end. I told him from that day, I said, man, this Volkswagen dead. And yo,
Some people gonna be mad.
Yeah, some people gonna be mad.
You said what?
But listen, man. No lie, RJ tell you, we had a Jetta swap in the yard. We did a Passat with a distributor. We did a Passat distributor swap into a MK. What's that? An MK2? Jetta. Man, the car feel nice. It has torque, but it's like for some reason feel like the car run out of breath. You know what I mean? It hits a wall somewhere. So, I tell everybody, I said, yo, it's nice, it's cool, but man, yo, at the top end, because we into that SR shit. We like the top end. So
right.
if the top end ain't there,
Even
it's
though
like,
New York is light to light.
yeah, it's light to
Yeah,
light. So
yeah.
the Honda's always had us from light to light.
Right.
man.
Your prowess is when you hit the highway, when you hit the belt.
Yeah.
When you hit the belt, man, it's over, man.
yeah,
we used to get on the belt, man, and literally the Honda guys used to move over to the side for us to go by because when we get on there, it's we're putting in work.
I think they really do. I think they're more progressing in Europe than they will ever here.
Yeah, and that's the
Volkswagen?
truth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
because
100%.
I've seen some like
Bro,
like
100%.
in
them
Europe
shits out there.
they will take
disgusting.
a
100%.
16 valve, right?
100%.
They'll take a 16 valve, 2-liter 16 valve, and put a GT42 or some big fucking turbo in this shit. And they'll make 1,000 and stuff like that, right? And I'm like, yo, white people here are not doing
It. Yeah, I just can't figure it out.
I just don't
Like they
understand.
have the blueprint right there.
It's already, I used to say all the time, man. I used to be mad at Volkswagen dudes. I was never Volkswagen dudes. I said, man, y'all should have rabbits with goddamn, with
It's the biggest
1.8,
turbo.
when 1.8
Yeah.
swap them shits and have a turbo and it
That's
just be
the
out.
easiest
I
thing
said
to do.
that was the first pocket rocket ever. Yo, listen, the first time the bug bit me, bro, of saying, yo, you know what? I'm gonna start modifying my car. I was coming from Queens, 2:00 in the morning, coming on the conduit. I was on the belt this time. I was on the conduit. Bro, no lie. You know when it's gonna rain, like when the storm's starting to come down, so everything changed.
Smell it.
Man, I'm driving, chilling on the belt, bro. I swear to God, the first thing that blew past me and rocked the shit like a truck was a rabbit. When he blew past me, the car rocked like this. I was like, holy shit. That rabbit went by.
Yeah.
It was like, whoop, 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 whoop. It was like an EF for this and that and that. I was like, holy shit, them niggas moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I said, all right, yo, I gotta see what that's about. So
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next question for
yeah,
real.
so that's after
When
that.
y'all got the bug. If
Oh,
y'all-
That's when the
That-
bug
I
hit
mean,
me. It
for
was
me-
that night on
Yeah.
the conduit, yo.
Yeah,
that
the bug
hit
for me was as I said back in the day. Once I got here and start making any kind of money or whatever to modify a car, New York, every street you're gonna hear exhaust on every street.
Yep.
Back then, every corner you go on is a car with an exhaust on it.
Yep.
Naturally you want an exhaust on your car too. It should just blossom from there, but. I think New York, I was in it, but I think I got really crazy with it when I moved here.
Yeah.
Because I moved here with my Sentra, right? So I had a Sentra with GTR swapping it and everything, and
Telling you, bro, Nissan, bro.
I actually was like, you want to hear something crazy?
Yo, you gonna hear the crazy story about
because
when I
New
moved
York.
in, yo.
New York, everything is so close. So when I moved here, I drove to Stonecrest Mall from Clarkson, and that shit it seemed like I was going to Long Island, bro. I was like, yo, that shit far as fuck,
Long.
right? And I'm on 285, right? Just moved here, and I saw this lime green Integra. It was a DA, and I pull up. We made a look at race and pull on him a couple of times or whatever. So he's like, yo, stop. Pull over side of the highway, and he asked me what's done to the car, or whatever, because I never really see a Sentra that did anything or whatever, right? And he was like, "Man, you ever heard about the Varsity?" I was like, "The Varsity? What is that?"
How much the varsity?
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, he was like, "Yeah, bro, you gotta go to the Varsity." So he gave me the address, and at that time, I'm sure there's GPS, but we can't afford.
So for the
Not
viewers,
Quest.
the
Yeah.
varsity was once every first Thursday, and
Yeah.
this was pre-Facebook,
All that
pre all that.
All
so
that shit, yeah.
you just know somebody stop you at the gas
Pulled
station.
up at a car meet.
Yeah.
Go to the varsity on the 4th. Yo, we gonna
Yep.
be there. Yo,
Yeah.
all right.
and Andre, get with Andre and was like, yo, we're going to the Varsity. And he's like, yo, what is the Varsity?
yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I don't know about this car nigga. Tell me we going to the Varsity. Right? So we go to the Varsity. I'll print that shit out on MapQuest and went to the Varsity.
I was just about to say that. Print.
You know what I'm saying? And went to the Varsity.
Yo, it says make a left.
No, I have a Sentra. a turbo Sentra with
Turbo
open
Sentra.
side exit exhaust,
Man.
right? Just some hood rat shit,
Yeah.
right? And
Hold on, wait. See, I like you don't like side exits?
Well, yeah, at the
I
time,
mean,
yeah.
at the time, yeah. I mean, it was cool.
Would you
at
want
the
a side
time.
exit,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah.
We had
cool
the
with that
discussion already. I'm talking about like fender exit though.
shit.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, at the time, it was
You know what you, bro.
everybody want to put like some expensive exhaust on their car.
Yeah.
You want to do a Gretty World Sport or Apex N1 or some shit like that on their car, and here come RJ with his what we call it again? Shea Stadium.
Special. Shea Stadium exhaust special.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exhaust special coming out the side, right?
Side
And niggas in the parking lot, like, they hear the turbos, what they hear
Big
whistling.
up Shea
Of course,
Stadium,
of course.
yo. If you
So
know,
they
you
like-
know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I pull up in the parking lot and a whole bunch of people just swam to the car. They want to know everything.
Yeah.
And I'm there,
Kind of popular back in.
pop the bonnet, and
That's when he had a street car.
Yeah.
But he got rid of that, and it was just like, who is that? I don't give a
and pop the bonnet. Whole bunch of people looking. They ask him what kind of engine. I'm telling them GTR or whatever. 90% of them don't know what a GTR is. So I said this tall link. If dude just walk over and him say, "This is your car?" I say, "Yeah." Him said that a GTIR. Say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ding ding.
It's a strong Jamaican accent, so start talking patois. Say, yeah, this is my car or whatever, and explain to him, say, tell me something. How you get the TPS to work? Right? And like, yo, what this dude asking me that shit, right? Right? I said, you know, the throttle, the cable pull the opposite way. So in the Sentra, the stock ECU is gonna read it open when it's closed,
Close, yeah.
right? So all I did was take the two auto wires and flip
Swap
them,
around, yeah.
and say "Bumbucklot," and that's all he said. And you know, he look over the car and everything, and it's like, oh, it's nice and everything. And that's when I met Terrence them, because they had Sentras too.
Centers
but-
too, yeah. Terrence and Matt Centers
You know.
too. Yeah.
yeah, and
Marlon and all them.
and that's how that's how I got a job here. I started working for the dude Scott. You know what I'm saying? So I worked with him a couple
Big
of
up
years.
Scott.
Big up Scott.
Scott.
Very smart dude.
Yeah.
I would say I a lot of the shit that I know now is because of him. You know, he good teacher.
Scott taught everybody.
there's a lot of
son.
people-
in some
people
way.
that don't. I don't think a lot of people give him credit for the amount of people that
Actually came and learned from
that
stuff
learned from him.
Actually,
Yeah,
learned
people
stuff from
who
him,
are
yeah.
doing well for themselves right now that
Yeah.
came through Scott shop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give it to Scott. Big up to Scott, because he's the OG. I mean, a lot of these dudes that's racing a Mike Wooler
Yeah.
back in the day Scott used to work on his car. You know, a lot of the Volkswagen guys
Yeah. Scott
that
was
end up in
Volkswagen,
magazines and stuff
Scott
like
worked
that.
on a lot of
Scott
their
worked on
cars.
a lot of them
Yeah.
them cars, bro. He was the guy around you know,
Yeah, we
Atlanta
gotta
at
get,
that time.
we gotta get Scott up here, bro.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Talk
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
Super fucking smart guy.
Yeah.
You know, show me how to diagnose cars. Because when I got here, I didn't really understand fully how to sit down with a scan tool and look at parameters. And,
Oh, I need a motor, swap
yeah,
everything.
you know what I'm saying? And he taught me all of that, as well as fabrication and stuff like that, right? You know, he didn't TIG well or anything like that, but he MIG well everything, and he would grind them fucking pipes down, pause, right, and get them powder coat, and it looked nice. Everything was made out of like mild steel or whatever, and it looked nice. Some of them fuckers make magazines,
Yeah.
you know. So Scott is the dude, and I don't think he get enough credit for the amount of us. Even Ozzy went through Scott, you know. There are a couple of people,
Yeah.
you know, that. No, he's a.
Yes.
It's Scott.
Yes. Scott is Scott.
Scott is Scott.
Yeah.
Take
You know what I'm
Scott with a
saying?
grain of salt.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't know him, you might think he's the biggest.
You might think he's an asshole,
Asshole
but that's
from-
just Scott.
But that's
Yeah.
just Scott. You know what I'm
his
saying? So
personality.
You know, people say the same thing about you.
Exactly.
hey, A lot of people say I learned from Scott.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they say he's.
You remember what Tay said? What Tay tell you?
Oh, Tate. Oh, yeah. And the crazy part, I didn't even know that I was being fucked up, right? I was like, damn, I really said that.
He said, I seen him at the track, man. I asked him to my car. He was like, fuck off. I was like, damn, yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. He was like, yo, I got a maximum. I want you to tune it. I was like, yo, fuck off with that shit.
Wait, Delante? Poor Delante, man.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Poor Delante, man.
What happened, you know, is
You're a good dude.
My guy.
he should have asked me like after everything calmed down. At that point, I was dealing with a couple of cars at the same time, and I'm walking around with a laptop going back and forth to different cars. And I guess I don't know, y'all didn't tell him about me or whatever. That just was the wrong time to be like, yo, can you tune my car?
Shit, you know, when I first met him, he was an asshole. I thought I had the shit. I had a turbo Accord. I was like, yo, I got a turbo Accord. He's like, yeah, nice. Anyway, what you
Yeah, you know, a lot of these guys, man, they assholes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They only want to see what they want to see. And shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, hey, man, that's a nice car. I like that.
Yeah. Chris is like, oh, let me check it out.
Let me check it
I
out.
just like, move that shit out the way. I gotta get it shot.
They 2 Jay-Z there, so
Hey, watch it, man. 2J, the best out there.
Yeah, let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to
hey, getting back to that BMW thing, right?
yeah.
Because Wayne was asking about that, so I got a 335 myself, so right now, it's like everybody saying BMW is now the Honda on the scene because it's very easy to make power, but again, the car handles better than anything.
But the thing is that I can't call it a Honda. I call it a Honda because it's plentiful.
Right.
Yeah.
But Honda was never easy to modify.
Nah, the BMW is way easier.
You know what I'm saying? The
Honda wasn't easy to modify?
No, it wasn't easy to modify.
In what way?
No.
In the early days, Hondas weren't easy to modify.
Bro,
Well,
listen,
you can't really compare. You can't compare back then
because
technology and what we have.
No, I'm not even
now.
gonna say that, right? Because back then, this is pre-Facebook and all that stuff.
Right.
I was able to put an H in my Accord just by looking at it. Look at a prelude.
just by
Look at my Accord. I'm like, okay, well that look good.
Yeah, because Honda they normally kind of keep their chassis close to each other.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy.
But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't easy to modify in the early days. But it took a lot of development. I mean, you could hear dude from Skunk 2 talking about how long it took him to develop some actual good working cams to work for a Honda. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the BMW stuff now,
man,
you literally could go on eBay and buy some
Yes,
downpipes.
but
flash that.
But
Man.
that's
Flash
what
it with a JB4, you make
800 horsepower.
400, 500 horsepower, just like that.
But what I'm saying is so fastly produced off of what they already have. I think we can make that better. Let's try it.
Yeah.
They give it to somebody, one stock, RIP.
Yeah, rest in peace to one.
He like we said before, he blew the whole platform up, the B58 platform with the turbos, and they started making more
guess
turbos.
So this is what the BMW game done for a lot of young people. A lot of them
Overcompensate.
Yeah, they can't drive these cars. Back in the day, if you see a 400 horsepower car,
shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know that shit is dangerous.
Shit. Fastest nigga
Right?
alive,
Yeah.
man.
And
guys,
but
now
the thing is, you respect it.
You're right,
Yeah.
and you respect, and you're taught to respect it, right?
You respect it. That's
Now
the
the
difference. You
guys
respect
now
speed, man.
they don't.
But you can't say that though because y'all look, they got minivans that make 400.
Yeah, but I'm saying
but that's a difference.
That's a complete different. You have helpers in the minivan to control traction. and
No,
all
what
this
I'm
other
saying
shit,
is back in the day, a Dodge Caravan put down a whopping 142.
Yeah, power is easy.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Power is easy now.
Yeah,
it's
power is
easy.
easy now.
So,
yeah, I mean technology did that.
Everybody's
but
a speed
the guys now they don't respect the cars at all.
but it's going to be far and few between of the drivers. Yeah, I do agree. I'm not saying that's the case, but
So, not to cut you off, I feel like you got to kind of look at it this way too. When you had your first car, right? You didn't really respect it as much as you did as your second car.
Absolutely not.
Well, for us it was different because we're driving 120 horsepower cars or whatever.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of these cars are these kids' first car.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fast.
And it's fast.
It's fast.
There's no car you could buy nowadays.
That's slow. Even any turbo Honda or Kia. Them shits
Yeah,
is fast.
all of them make like
Crazy.
250.
They
The
fast.
lower
Forte.
tail is
Yeah,
like
they
250.
fast
Right,
as hell,
right.
man.
But they
not
got
slow.
an end now.
Yeah, the end line is crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I get that, but for a lot of the shit that happened in the street now is,
Well, yeah,
is
you're
because of
absolutely
these
right.
guys can't
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah. You got
I mean, but what you gonna do?
392s,
I mean,
Hellcats.
I think with
Them takeovers. Is
those
totally
those
different.
guys could have
but
it could have worked out well for them guys, but this how it got fucked up, right? It got fucked up when we start having a lot of track closures and not enough events, right? Anymore,
English Town.
because a lot of these people
English Town, man, that's stomping.
with
ground.
cars like that, naturally they would want to go to the track, you know, to go run their
something
car
out.
instead of being on the street. I mean, I know some of the OGs that used to go to English Town before it closed, and they go raise some money. They bet against each other or whatever, right? But they went to a control environment to race these cars or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but now everybody's on the street. I mean, street racing will never die. It's
It'll never
always
die.
good. Nigga, bro, people will race fucking ants if they have. Nigga, I just saw a video. No, dog, I'm saying shit is crazy.
You race marbles, bro.
Bro.
If you got a motor in it, men will race that shit. I don't care.
You know, the Japanese, they're
Okay.
fucking crazy as fuck, right? They do a lot of weird shit, which is, you know, in their culture or whatever. I saw a video pop up on my feed the other day, and they're racing in a lab. They're racing semen.
Facts. I seen that. I seen that. It was in like an obstacle course too, like the Nürburgring.
Like a racetrack, right? Bro, that's what I'm telling you. So people will race anything.
It
Yes.
don't matter, man.
No matter which way you take it, people are gonna race. Look at them, the black cowboys or whatever in South Carolina.
And
stuff
then
like
they spread
make
the money
and
on the
racing.
nut too. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I
Bro.
seen it.
Wait,
Bro.
so we why is that on y'all feed? Like what?
I don't know why it's
racing.
bro. It's racing.
You seen the video with the dudes from, I think it's Thailand. Homeboy racing on them, like
Oh,
the China bikes. Homeboy
Yeah,
laying on
and they laying on the bike.
the
Yup.
yeah.
So I was gonna say this. There's like different cultures in the racing word, right? So I feel like yes, if we were to go, if they never took away so many tracks,
It'd be different.
majority
Yes.
would be on the track, right? But
Yes.
then you have the dipping or swimming culture.
Yeah, the swimming culture is completely different.
Which
You see what I'm saying? That's not technically-
but really and truly, the dependent swimming culture, that's more of a New York thing.
No.
Nah, not anymore.
So they
In
so-
New
okay,
York,
so-
New York
everywhere.
influenced so
So much.
many
Yeah.
fucking places today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like I
and
said,
then thanks to Forza.
Forza?
What was it
No,
called? Horizon.
No. Not Beam. Damn, Assetto Corsa. They have maps of New York.
yeah,
Right.
You can get on the Jackie
yeah,
and you can
start.
You can
yeah,
do
you
the-
know what I'm
do the
saying?
bullshit.
So it got to that magnitude now.
Yeah.
Because all this stuff, like I said, Instagram, that wasn't like that back in the day.
Right,
so
right.
therefore, what you did when I'm growing up, it couldn't influence me because I'm not watching you on the phone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the track, yes, it would help because you see, even in New York, they block the traffic.
Yeah.
They hold traffic
Yeah,
all the way
That-
up,
Right.
I don't think.
and they let them niggas go.
I don't think that scene in New York would ever change because there's no damn
No,
tracks
yeah,
around.
no.
They're gonna
Yeah.
race
Plus,
on the street. No
yes.
matter.
They don't have
Right.
a choice.
They don't
Right.
have a choice.
They don't have a
They're gonna
choice. There's
race
nothing
on the
around.
street no matter what.
There's some people in Long Island that petitioned to have a track.
Yeah.
I can't remember what county it is in Long Island, but right now they have them on like a abandoned airstrip,
Yeah.
and they hope they could turn it into an actual track.
That's not over where what you call the shot was.
I don't know.
Morrison and
Marcum,
yeah.
I don't know.
okay.
Could be, but I've been watching that. But
Because they was racing on
Yeah,
that street
right.
over there, and it's if you've been over, it's like a really big field, right next to it.
And New York, the New York area, the tri-state area, they need some form of track
Yes,
up there. There's
absolutely.
You know, and I think
I think every city. Period.
yeah,
Yes.
every major city needs
major
that
city
track
needs
close
it.
by.
Yeah.
And that and the city officials, they should encourage stuff like that. I see
Yeah, they should have the
You know,
these
some
guys
some
who
cities.
spend
You see, they just did the legal takeovers over here now.
Yeah,
They got a spot where you pull up. I think you pay like $10 or something.
Right.
Just
to get people off the street.
Yeah, I mean it's
But
working.
that's for that though. We're not trying to do that.
No, I'm saying, but we should implement the same idea with a parking lot and little 8-mile drives.
Ain't nobody putting no damn 1,000 horsepower car, no 8 nigga.
Bro, everybody with a street car. Okay, listen, you be pissing me off, bro. Everybody don't have 1,000 horsepower, bro. Street car, bro. People just get off work sometimes want to just go, real quick, 500-600 horsepower. It's okay.
I said if I ever hit the lottery, I'll try to invest in building a actual like Nürburgring type track. Maybe not as
they
drastic, but
they have one.
See, the problem with that
Florida.
is there's a lot of laws and this and that, and this and that.
And you got to think about the liability
culture,
too.
Man.
That comes with it too. Because if you have a track, right, and you have people racing on it, you have to pay for, safety people and
fire.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for that when they pay to get in.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
And then they're gonna sign a paper saying whatever happens to you, that is on you, brother.
What you call it was explaining what happens or what you pay for when you crash at the Nürburgring. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was explaining.
Oh, you gotta pay for everything.
Oh yeah,
you gotta pay for if your car break down.
Yeah,
and you blow a motor, you gotta pay for cleanup. You gotta pay for the tow truck. You gotta pay for everything. The grass getting messed up, the gravel getting redone. They gotta pay for everything. That's why they be so hurt. Oh man, I broke down.
They're like, I think they hit your insurance.
Oh yeah,
that's how, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, regardless,
property damage.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of 8-mile track here, but none of them is close to the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where people could go. And I think that's causing a major issue. The takeover guys, I mean, that's not my thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, maybe we could start implementing something where we get, a group of people involved, and there's a lot of land in Georgia. I heard somebody was trying to do something in Newton County at one point, which would be a good.
That ain't too far.
Yeah, it would be a good point for everybody, like around. But the fucking investors, that building up a house on every fucking corner, they just fight. Man. Just overpaying for the land and just fucking up shit. Look at Commerce.
Yeah,
right.
They tear down Commerce. And then this battery company said they coming in to
build the plant up there.
And then they found out supposedly the soil ain't good enough to. So now you take a perfectly fine track. I mean, they had a little dip, but it still worked.
Yeah, laid up in all types of track.
The shit just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Just withering away.
Oh, we want that. Boom, here you go. Nah, we don't want that no more.
Yeah,
we ain't even. Like, come on, bro.
Like, nah, he wanted it, so I had to get it. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna use it though.
This shit crazy, bro. I mean, the same thing happened in Florida, like South Florida. They took away Palm Beach in South Florida. So now these guys don't have nowhere to race. So you know what they do? They race on the streets.
They're going to be on the street.
You know
I mean, the Florida streets are really nice.
Yeah, but when people trying to do the same kind of New York shit in Florida where they stop traffic and all the shit. I saw a Civic got wrapped up a couple years ago that they stop on the highway to race and some form of SUV, boom. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if those people had a track down there, I'm sure a lot of them would go to a track. They got to drive all the way to get to a quarter-mile track. They got to drive to Bradenton or Orlando. That's a far drive.
Yeah.
Just to go race.
Far,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think the government should look into stuff like that. No matter what they do.
Every car coming out the dealer now making 400.
Right. Exactly. Like
that's dumb, man.
Which is also dumb. You can't drive fast on the street.
Yeah,
right.
But all these cars are getting.
But all the cars
more powerful.
are faster.
And they're not. The government ain't limiting it.
They ain't limited. Yeah, that shit don't make no
The
sense.
ZL was supposed to come with 1,200 horsepower.
Right.
And I mean, what you gonna do with it?
That new Mustang is supposed to be the most
the
powerful.
GT. What you gonna do with it?
Ain't nobody buying the GTD though.
What you doing with that, man?
Who won't?
Compared to the ZR1.
They gonna buy it.
Yeah, people
the
gonna
GTD
buy it.
costs a lot of money.
But guess what's gonna?
You have die-hard Ford
guys.
Absolutely.
But guess what's gonna happen with that? The same thing that happened to the Ford GT.
Like a collector's item. Or something.
It's the same thing's gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a lot of people gonna buy it,
Right.
and then
the price gonna
go through the roof.
Crazy.
Yeah. They probably won't make a lot either. So I mean,
no, they're not.
Limited run.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But the ZR1, every dope boy, every city gonna have one.
Oh yeah, they gonna have ZR1 class, man.
Sure. 4G about to get hit up. Yo, I just got the Z. I need some 4Gs.
36 and what?
Who got 29s on the C8?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
But when what y'all was saying, I hate BMWs and stuff like. I don't hate BMWs.
not y'all. Don't say y'all.
Yes, you do.
Don't say y'all.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I do
What
not.
you teach your son to say?
Yo.
Exactly. Yeah.
BMW trash.
Yeah.
Oh man, hey.
But
What are you into?
so
He like the gay one.
Nissan is my first love, right?
Okay.
When it comes, the SR been my first love. That's my thing, right? I always have a soft spot for SRs, right? But the Jay-Z is it, right?
Big Jay-Z.
Which is, and the Jay-Z is it have a really poorly flowing cylinder head. It's not that great. But for some strange reason, this shit just work. You know what I'm saying? It works and it works well. And that's why it's the fastest import in the world.
How long have you been working on Jay-Z's?
Oh man.
Or what was your first Jay-Z that
I
made
worked
you
on that made
get you into that platform?
And Supras got him into that.
I want to
platform.
say
Everybody wanted the Supra.
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, everybody wanted a Supra, but the Supra is so expensive. You didn't have the type of money that
make
costs.
your own
And then
Supra.
once people start importing engines and stuff like that, then realize there's some people out there like say, yo, I swap that shit into a 240 or I swap it into some shit, right? And before you know it, you're buying these engines used to cost like $1,200,
Right.
$1,000 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was easy. And then as technology go on and the computers the ECUs got better, standalones got better, then they become a lot more reliable than they used to be. So now you could make 500 horsepower on pump gas, 600 horsepower on pump gas with a factory Jay-Z, with the right turbo and you can't hate it, bro. It's just one of those things, and it's like every time you think that the Jay-Z's at the peak, and you say, all right, that's it. You can't get nothing more out of it. That's it. These motherfuckers go out there
Fight.
and do something different. I mean, you go to World Cup.
Wayne is bleeding over there.
I'm yet to see. I saw one BMW at World Cup that went sixes. And I want to say it had like a M20 in it or something. So, and it came from somewhere over in Europe or whatever, right? That's the fastest
They gonna be there soon.
drag BMW ever seen, right? Now, the amount
not
of
even
Jay-Z
BMW.
cars I could count that's in the fives, right? 5 second.
Don't be looking at me like this.
5
Hey,
second, bro.
Hey,
is come on.
We going on 30 plus years right now.
Natty Racing, I want to
We
say
going on
they
30
did
plus
like,
years, man.
I want to say maybe 5.5 or 5.6
Yeah.
at 260 miles per hour. I mean, BMW, where you at? With all your technology,
Hey.
your Vanos and
Hey,
all
look,
of this
look,
stuff.
look. RJ,
There's a
over
difference,
there.
bro.
There's
RJ
no
over there
difference.
talking pure
There's a
trash,
difference.
Well, you can't.
Let me tell you the difference, bro. Let me tell you the difference, right?
Bro, there's no
You
difference.
got how many people do you see with a Ferrari at the drag strip?
Bro, a BMW is not a Ferrari. Come
That's
on.
not what I'm asking
Come
you.
on,
That's
bro.
not what I'm asking you.
Come on.
I'm just asking
Come
you
on.
that question.
He
I
asked
see a
a
shit.
relevant question. He asked a relevant question.
I found this.
How many Ferraris do you see at the drag strip? Just answer that.
You don't see. You don't
Zero.
really see those.
Zero.
Because,
Those
that,
are drag
because
cars.
that community
Yeah, don't
is
do that.
not really into drag racing.
Yeah, they don't do that.
People don't go buy,
They don't do
up
that,
until
yeah.
recently, you didn't go buy a BMW. It's like, yo, the best handling car out. I'm going to go take it to the drag
Drag
strip.
strip.
No,
Yeah,
you're going to put
they
it on
don't
the
do that.
circuit
Yeah,
track.
yeah, they don't do that. Yeah.
But you go to FL2K and they have a class that is almost just for BMWs.
Now
they do.
You know what I'm saying? But that's in the last 5 years.
Yeah, 'cause it's
Exactly.
new,
Because
man.
nobody
It's
was
new.
trying to drag race their BMW.
Because they were trash before. That's what I'm trying to say, my nigga. Come on, bro.
So you telling me when the MK4 Super
were-
came out, it made 300 horsepower turbo, and the E36 M3 made 320 on the motor. You telling me that shit trash?
Nah,
Yes.
they was different. No,
trash.
man. Hey, yo, listen. I'm
You about to call
That
this
nigga
son just-
retarded, bro.
If that shit
That
was,
nigga is retarded, son.
if it was that great right then, right, they would have been making super horsepower.
Nah.
Come on.
They weren't track cars.
No.
I think the argument.
I understand what he's saying. A
They
lot of those
weren't
guys
drag
were road
cars.
Right.
racing
track cars.
Exactly,
And they
right.
were meant to drive on the track.
That's what they
And
made
were two
for.
different
But the
leagues.
argument today,
Just like you getting the Pagani's on, they're like, yo, let's go to the drag strip.
Yeah,
Nigga,
nah, you ain't-
stupid.
But
You
American
stop-
culture, bro.
stop
hold
comparing it to-
on, wait.
it's
We
not a
gotta
supercar,
understand,
my
bro.
nigga.
What American culture,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
is around drag racing, right? That's
I wanna say
American
something.
culture.
I'm gonna keep quiet. I want
Okay, yes, we have road race, a lot of road racing here, right?
Yeah. Road racing.
But if you should look at any form of racing that's going on every weekend, it's gonna be drag racing by far.
So, all right, I'm gonna go. 2JZ been made since 1989, 90. Is that year started?
Yeah.
So in the 90s, 2JZ wasn't really shit. They didn't start really digging into that shit till around
95.
1998,
No,
99.
95. 95, 96.
Because unlike what RJ saying, they didn't go fast at the track. Like I tell you, man, I was there when Jun and all them people came in. They were Nissans, they were fast. Rotaries were fast. And believe it or not, 3000 GTs was fast. I remember when 4G63s was faster than Supras.
All the all-wheel drive cars.
Supras started.
But guess what?
Around
But
98,
but guess what?
99.
What was happening with the Supras?
The
They were
development-
making the power.
The development started
Yeah,
coming.
they were making the power.
And you know,
The problem is they couldn't hook up. That's where you have the
Because
1,000
the car is
horsepower
trash.
Supras.
Yeah, I know.
suspension and all that.
Yeah,
Now-
none of that
now,
stuff was right. So now all of that stuff.
RJ over here talking about the BMWs. They're not really drag set up. Now they're doing it. You finally seen people gutting BMWs like the new body F80s and whatever. What's the 2 series? What's the 2 series chassis? G82.
Yeah.
They finally starting to put. Dick, man, the hell with the
That's
interior. I
G82?
got a roll cage in there. You know
No,
what
the
I mean?
M2,
Yeah, the
Was that
M2.
G87?
M240.
Whatever
I
it
forget.
is, whatever the chassis code is, they finally starting to drag them. And in saying that, you're gonna see once they dial these cars in and start doing all the other crazy shit, everybody, they're gonna run the same damn times. It's gonna be
Boy made 1,600 horsepower.
1588.
1588. Took the car to the dyno, drove it home with the AC on the radio plant.
Yeah,
The
so
white
what?
one.
Yeah, white.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
What?
yeah,
But-
yeah, yeah.
but-
What? Where's the Supra that does
They
that?
can't, but they do have them. That's the thing. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Where?
It's just that Supras are not plentiful like a BMW. My nigga, they only made so much Supras.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's not
and
a lot of them.
You know why they only made so much?
Because nobody
Supras?
wanted them shit.
No, because nobody bought them shits. It's like all the great.
Who buys
Japanese
trash
supercars.
when you
Bro,
can make it?
a Supra was back then. A Supra was $40,000.
So remember,
$50,000 for
last
in
gen RX
1993.
300
That's-
ZX2
yeah.
turbo
That's
Supras.
that's like $90,000-$100,000
Yeah, no,
today.
much people
the
wasn't buying
only
them.
Japanese car that was more money than them was an NSX all
Yeah.
aluminum. That was $92,000 back then.
Back then.
So
It-
Supra Z, Supra
They were
was
all
like
expensive
50
cars.
something. The Z was like 50, and the RX-7 was right there at like 49.
Yeah.
So they were lined up just like that, and you had to be a fan of whichever one to get it. Now
Yeah.
you had an M3 back then that was like, to me, an M3 was just.
We got the booty M3 in America though.
Yeah, well, it still don't
You gotta
matter.
dumb
To-
down.
Still don't
to-
matter.
It still don't matter. To me, it wasn't twin
Bro,
turbo. It ain't saying nothing.
listen,
it ain't coming turbo. It ain't
I
saying-
will take the BMWs out of the trash pile when I see one of them run sixes with one of these
He
B58
gonna
or
see it
whatever
soon.
it is.
He gonna see it soon.
Okay,
So he
until
gonna take
I
that
see
back.
that.
They're in the sevens now, right?
Yeah, they're in the sevens, but
What,
I
7,
still
8?
haven't
7-1.
seen.
7-1.
With technology,
Right.
7-1.
with technology, they should have been there already.
Right.
He said with technology. Yeah, because don't forget, the 2Js
look,
use
look.
everything from 1995.
Listen,
So the
that's
chassis,
crazy.
The chassis got
The
to get it.
ECU, the
Listen,
cams,
listen,
the piston, the rod,
Listen, this is why I say with technology should be
the
there.
Dart Billy block that they just made 2
Look at-
years ago. Yeah, all this
Look
stuff,
up,
they
the
don't have
GTR
technology.
came out what 2010, right? And
2008 is when it was designed.
What's that?
yeah, but within
35.
3 years,
Yeah.
those cars were already 3-4 years. Them cars was already in the sevens.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
the BMW in the sevens right now, man.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
how long it took? Your car's what year?
Mine's a 07.
07.
But mine is not that new chassis. Cause
I
remember,
understand
mine-
what you're
yeah,
saying, but it's
yeah.
07, and
Mine's
that's where it
07.
started, right?
335.
Good.
35, yeah.
That from that point to where it is right now, those cars should already be in the sixes.
Well,
even if
you
it's
know
not
what,
the
though?
factory
That, there
chassis.
was no drag
You know
crowd
what?
that
It
wanted a
wasn't
BMW,
yeah,
bro.
That's the problem.
That's what you not understand. It's
Because-
like you trying to think. You think the only type of racing is drag racing.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't buy a car
You
to drag
know
race.
that, bro.
Why would I buy a European
Listen,
car that
listen,
has
listen.
top tier suspension
Listen to
to
this shit,
only
right?
put it on a straight line? That is retarded.
Ask him When the last time he been on a road course?
I don't have to go to a road course.
Come on, bro.
He got a street car.
When
I have
last?
a whole street car, bro.
Street
But
drag
most
car,
cars. That they
When the
run-
last time you had a street car?
Who, me? I don't need no street car.
So you see how
The
he's
last
trying
time-
to make his point about me not going to a road course, but he don't need a street car.
I
What
don't
the
necessarily
fuck?
need a street car. I don't need it.
Guys, he does have a track car. We will have an interview with him where we discuss his car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
We got a few cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We got a few cars.
street cars where for me, like a fast car on the street in these times, I'm not crazy about it because the too much crazies on the road. And
There's a lot of dynamics.
What does it have to do? You still have to drive your regular car on the street.
Yeah, but I be chilling.
You could chill in your other car.
Nigga, bro, my wife called me
You can
a
chill.
old man, bro. I be on the highway doing 60 miles per hour, bro. I don't need a street car.
You can do that in a regular car. Well, I don't know about a 2J because them shits, the power.
Cut it out.
Whatever. Anyway,
it out.
but you can
Cut
be
it
in a
out.
BMW and just cruise, and then when you want to have fun, you can have fun.
Bro, no matter what you say, until I see a BMW engine go, I don't care what chassis it in. It could be in a Pro Mod chassis. I don't care. Until I see one of them BMW engines
Hey, man,
bounce off 5 seconds,
they gonna get
they get no love, bro.
They gonna get
They get no love.
They got an alloy block
They
about
get-
to be in the
Hey,
sevens.
listen, man, this man right
get
here,
no love.
Just damn.
Nigga, they had a gas block that went 5 seconds. What are you talking about?
bro?
Oh, what?
A gas block from Toyota, gas head from Toyota.
What
that
did
went
I
5
say? What did I say?
seconds.
I said they got an alloy block.
Who cares?
About to be in the
But
6
it's
seconds.
the greatest thing ever.
Alloy block, nigga.
It's
Yo.
the greatest thing ever.
Hey, man.
I want to see it. It
Hey,
didn't
man.
happen yet.
Hey,
Didn't
K
happen
is
yet.
the way.
Crazy.
Big
Big up the K-
facts.
Big up the K
Big-
series. Hit that.
Yeah,
K is the way. We gonna say that.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
This
K
coming
is the
from
way.
the
Best
Nissan
4-cylinder
guy.
ever
You
built.
know what, bro?
4-cylinder ever built.
It's
We
gonna
switch
get-
the
you're
subject
right. We
on
gotta
this
switch the
damn
subject.
straight sick shit.
It's about to get crazy, bro. Boxing gloves about to get out.
Yeah, best 4-cylinder ever built.
Ever built. Yeah, we
the K is.
We all gonna agree on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think actually everybody in this room owns a
you know what's crazy too? You know what?
He got a game.
What?
Yeah, he does.
You know what? Other
Damn.
engine. You know other engine that is,
Me have
that
an
is
issue with you,
very
man.
close to the
We
K.
have an issue with him, man.
What's that?
The 4. What do you call it? The
You
one
sold,
that comes
you
to Mitsubishi.
sold him some shit I wanted to buy.
He didn't sell it to me,
Is
bro.
that
Nah.
on the X?
Huh?
He didn't sell it
The
to
one
me.
in the new Evo.
I offered the trade.
Evo X.
Evo X.
You trade?
4B11.
Yeah, well, I mean, we haven't done it, but it's there.
That's a badass motor right there.
It's there. Both of
Yeah,
our
it
parts
is.
are there.
It
I'm
is.
sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
is.
bro.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the K, you can't, for what it can do, you can't beat it. You can't beat it for what it could do.
Nah, K's the way, man.
Yeah,
It's-
K is definitely
you know,
the way.
That shit is a new
you know
LS.
when I
that shit's in everything.
when I was building the K for my Civic, man, I looked at the engine and said, "There's no way in hell, man. I don't even understand how narrow the head is and how much power this engine."
Yeah, when you take the cam tray out the head, you
could
like
lift- I could lift the whole damn block up.
yeah.
you hold the head and cylinder like
Yeah, so hold the cylinder like that.
how?
Yo,
Like
how?
how?
It don't make sense, man. So,
That's it? Yeah, that's it, yo.
Yeah, it's
1,000 horsepower.
yeah,
What?
yeah. It's badass. It's badass.
See, you see,
Nobody
anything
could hit
1,000 horsepower, get them activated.
yeah,
Yeah, K bin 5s.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
get the love.
yeah. K
K
get
bin
love,
5s. They get the love, bro. They get the love. They been there.
But I know we still have B series guy out there who say but nah, K's the way, bro. No knocking the B series. That's a
No,
mighty,
I
that's a
mean,
mighty.
B
that's a mighty
series is
mouse,
like
man.
the granddad.
Yeah, it's a mighty
It is a
You
mouse.
know what I'm
granddad,
saying? The
and
K is like
the B series in
it still works.
in the hands of certain people.
Yeah, development on that
It's
is
still.
still.
It's almost like it's like the 2J when you think it's at peak.
Yeah.
Then somebody
else
come
comes
from
out.
out of nowhere and just do something like
something
crazy.
else comes
But
out.
it's
Did
it's
you?
just,
I'm
it's
sorry,
just
real quick.
tedious.
Did you just compare the B series to the 2J?
What?
granddaddy.
Yeah.
He said it's like the granddaddy, you know.
Yeah, just
Hey man, it's time to wrap this episode up, man. I really do appreciate y'all for watching, man. We gotta get up out of here.
I know Wayne. Yo, they left Wayne speechless, man.
This is crazy.
Listen, the man said what he had to say.
yeah,
man.
it's what it is. You see, he don't tune cars, so he don't know.
Yo,
Damn.
He don't understand engine dynamics and all of that stuff. He just, you know what I'm saying? He just talking.
Damn.
He just regurgitating what he hear on the internet and shit.
wow.
Oh.
That's all he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Wayne.
you know, he don't understand it.
Like I said, ask Google.
You know, maybe
Yeah.
exactly. See, I got Chat GPT giving them information.
Okay.
Well, you were picking up the phone a couple times, but yeah, guys.
Hold on, let me ask. 2J, see, waste management. It says it right here. Says it right there.
Guys, I appreciate y'all for coming out. We will definitely do this again.
This got to be a part 2 because I ain't done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean, there's still a lot to talk about.
I want smoke.
we gonna have videos with cars. We gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah,
The career. We haven't even got into that. Like,
Put your streetcar together, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a KMR too.
Yeah, put that shit together, though.
Oh, you know who gonna call you? We ain't gonna say his name. His name been mentioned twice already.
Okay.
Since we, not in this episode, but
Yeah.
Another episode.
your homie. Man, that nigga called me a bitch.
Ace my nigga though. That's my nigga, man. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah, but
my boy.
he got one.
What, MR2?
He had like fucking 3 of them.
Yeah.
Exactly. He got the K Rado,
Yes.
MR2K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got.
Ace.
Hey, anyway, we're gonna thank you for watching. We're gonna have a part 2 to this in the next couple weeks, months, whatever. But
I tell you gotta pull up, bro.
Yeah, I gotta start our project. I say 9 second 335. When I start that, I got a vlog. That one.
Yeah.
We're gonna make some videos.
And that you wanna put the
8 HP,
the Max ECU on
Max
it, right?
ECU 8 HP, definitely. So we gonna.
Right.
I have a little
And
project.
I gotta give it to Wayne. He convinced me on the 8 HP stuff, right? Because at first I thought they were built by the trashy company BMW,
Oh man,
but they're not. There's some smart engineers there that was able to put their mind together and say, "Yo, this is the transmission we need to use," and I gotta give it to him. That's a badass transmission.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna do some. Work
I have
with that.
a couple of cars right now that I'm gonna be doing with 8 HP.
Some 8 HP
with
swaps
various
gonna
different
go.
ECU.
Yeah.
And different,
And that's one of the other
chassis
things
also.
too. When it comes to me and everybody else around in this same space that's building cars and stuff like that, a lot of the unusual stuff always end up in my hands.
Yeah, we get projects. Man.
Yeah.
So
If you don't understand what a Caribbean say, they got a project.
Yeah.
That's something that definitely takes a little bit of time.
yeah, we're gonna do a tour in the next couple months of the shop.
Yeah.
Show you.
yeah,
Dino Day? Any Dino Days?
yeah,
We
we're
got
gonna
planned.
do a dyno day. The dyno was broken. We waited, I don't know, 3 months or so for
parts.
just some brake parts.
Mm.
And it's back up and going now. So we're gonna do a dyno day. There's some new things happening at the shop that we're gonna redo some stuff and make it a little bit more welcoming
Okay.
for the folks around. But
Oh yeah, I forgot
that's
to say because we had Steven, Charles, and Ty on here.
Yeah.
So that was part 1 of the crew. This
Right,
is part
this is-
2 of the
right.
crew.
right,
Everybody can make it. So we're at the same shop. We do stuff.
we do
Yeah,
everything.
man, promote on the thing, man.
Yeah, we
Do
do
everything.
everything. I mean, I was still there's a couple of BMWs that come to the shop that I've tuned. You know, what I mean, so it's not like I don't hate them. I mean, I just talking shit.
Just talking
But
trash,
but
it's part of the game.
it's just part of the game.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of niggas talk shit about Sentras back in the day. I know one of the fastest S front wheel drive cars are SR cars. So it's like, it's just one of those things.
It's whatever.
Oh,
You know?
by the way, we mentioned it before. Y'all seen that Sentra with the HR swap on streetcar in New York? Killing shit.
Yeah.
The-
I know,
the-
I know them.
Yes.
Yeah, them
that
dudes.
shit fat.
What they call admin tuning or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
Yeah.
well, you got the dudes is Carolina. They grudge race essentially.
Yeah.
They tuned my the SER.
They grudge
They
race.
did the swap for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
Formants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
grudge
did
race.
they did the swap for me in my
Right.
first
Fastest
car.
all
Big
motor
ups to them,
maximum.
yo.
Fastest all motor 350Z.
Yo, some of these guys,
Fastest all motor
they
central.
doing,
Fast.
you know,
Yo,
a lot of them
fast.
cars, they run them on 50/50 nitro,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, apart from the Hondas doing it, it's good to see some other people
Doing it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Share the platform a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
But-
it's like
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys having
Yes,
us
man.
out.
Yes,
I appreciate
man.
it, man. I appreciate y'all
you
showing
guys
up.
coming out.
Like
Yeah.
I said, we're gonna have a part 2, man. Thanks for watching.
We got to stop saying that all the time.
Yeah.
What?
This nigga said we're going to have a part 2 in every
Yeah, we're gonna
episode.
have-
No. 'Cause we ain't done yet.
We got
You know
more
what I'm saying?
episodes
Yeah,
to
you're
go.
right.
Yeah,
You're
there's
right.
still a lot to
Yeah,
discuss.
we still gotta
yeah,
get
more
it, and we still gotta
episodes
get his
to go,
car
man.
and everything like that.
Right. No, I'm just trolling.
Yeah, right now the car is at the chassis shop still after the accident, and
Yeah, we
still
definitely
waiting.
got to get into that.
Yeah, still waiting
Next
for
time.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's still a lot to discuss.
I still
yeah.
gotta figure out what transmission I'm going back with the Civic. That's
Yeah, we
gonna
gotta
cost
put a
some
dog
bread.
box
I
in
gotta
it.
put a straight
ESG.
Even if I have to
dog
come up with
box.
1,000 on the money or some shit like
Yeah,
that, we gotta put a dog box in
the
it.
car.
Yeah.
So
It
So
gotta.
it don't matter, bro.
gotta put a cage in it also.
That guy still gonna break it, bro.
Nah, man, that
Nah,
nigga.
he gonna break it, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, man,
I don't
that
care
man-
what type
that
of
man
gearbox
broke
you got.
Unbreakable transmission.
Yo, it could be bulletproof billet broken.
I hear it here. I'm actually thinking about putting them in TT's car.
Yeah, he need. I told you that already.
The
We
only
need to-
thing is,
we need to have him
we
in one
need
of the big
to
power cars.
put I need to get a cage in that car
yeah,
first.
it need to be caged.
But
That's what
I'm
I
probably
said
gonna
about
start let him drive TT. I
Civic
can't
too.
drive all of them,
Yeah.
so just make him start drive TT
TT
car.
car, yeah. It's
And if
automatic, he can't
If he
break
do
that.
good in that car, then who knows? He
break
probably start driving my car. I
Yeah,
don't fucking know.
can't break it.
So
But yeah, all right, we gotta kill this though.
All
We're
right.
way
Yeah.
out of time. I appreciate it.
Later.
Yeah.
all right.
Peace.